Hello everyone, this is Tom with Benchmark. Today I'm going to give you an overview of the DJI Groundstation, which we use in conjunction with the Infinite Jib Surveyor 630. As you can see, the Groundstation is made up of three components: the 5 GHz radio used for communication with the craft, the antenna for the radio, and the iPad that the Groundstation software is loaded on. The first thing we want to do when we use the Groundstation is screw the antenna onto the radio. This is important because the radio does not have an antenna detect function, so if you turn the radio on and transmit without the antenna being mounted, you run the risk of burning out your radio. Once we've done that, we want to make sure that as we're holding the iPad, the antenna remains perpendicular to the ground. Next, we want to open up the iPad and select the Groundstation app. At this point, the app begins scanning for our craft. It's not turned on at the moment, so it's going to give us a menu that we're going to click cancel on. Now you can see a map in the background here. This map is automatically loaded, and it's a map of the local area. Every time you load the Groundstation app, it'll just find your local area from GPS or from the Wi-Fi location, and then load the surrounding map tiles. If you don't have access to Wi-Fi, what you'll want to do is do your mission planning in your office before you go to the site, and then save that flight plan. That way you don't have to worry about using your phone as a hotspot. So we'll zoom out. You can use all your familiar iPad type finger gestures. And we'll find, well, first what we'll do is switch to satellite mode. Now we'll find a good area for surveying. We'll just use one of these farm tiles down here. When you're doing aerial mapping, what you'll want to fly is a multi-waypoint flight. So in order to do that, we select multi-waypoint, and then we select this button here, which is the geometric pattern. We're going to select this icon right here, and this gives us a geometric pattern waypoint flight. We can choose the number of waypoints, which is important when we're thinking about the required overlap for our mapping software. We can rotate the flight plan. We can expand it, resize it. Once we've got our flight plan correctly positioned over our area with the correct overlap, we're going to click this check mark here. Then we're going to select all of our points, and we're going to assign them the parameters that we're going to use for the flight itself. It's important to select banked turn. This means that at each waypoint, the UAV is not going to try and precisely hit that gate. It will approach that GPS waypoint and then turn around it. If we don't select this, then there will be a lot of time wasted by the UAV precisely trying to hit that GPS waypoint. Typical mapping height, altitude above the ground is 90 meters. So that's what we'll select for all our waypoints. And a good speed to fly it is 5.5 meters per second. Then we click done. At this point, we can click OK. We see our flight plan with all the parameters for each waypoint. And now what we want to do is manually launch the craft. Once it's about 20 meters in the air, we would click go. This flight plan would be transmitted to the aircraft, and it would fly it, and then automatically return home, at which point you could land it. If you have any further questions about the DJI Groundstation, or you'd like to see a demonstration of the Surveyor 630, visit our website at www.bench-mark.ca, or give us a call, 1-888-286-3204.